Hey, Dad,
Eh,
how do you know when the corn's ready?
it's probably when the what you call that the hair
Yeah.
will become more or less dry, almost dry.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So we're supposed to be this corn. We're supposed to harvest this in a matter of 60 days, 60 or ano. So I estimated this will become mature, ready for harvest about 18 or
Oh.
20.
Okay.
So probably next week.
Let's take a look at the corn over here. Let's see how it looks.
Probably next
That's
week.
going to turn it sideways here. Let's see. That's pretty. Dad, stand this to the corn here. Let's show.
Look at this one.
Yeah.
This side I'm almost.
Yeah.
Okay, this one almost dry.
Uh-huh. That one's almost ready, huh?
Yeah. Because,
It's around July 17th
yeah.
of 2010. Huh. And what'd you do over here, Dad? Show me what you did. Oh, you
Actually, I have put up some trellis there. Because I was thinking that the variety of the squash supposed to climb there, but this is a different kind of variety, which is only
Like-
low lying.
like this
yeah, you look
squash
at-
here. You think that's ready?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Not
This
yet?
one probably almost.
That one, but the other one started out green.
Yeah, this one probably
Yeah.
is almost. Probably almost. I thought this variety. I haven't tried this one because in the Philippines we usually the one we usually climb tall, but this one is different varieties.
And we got the squash. We got the broccoli in the back with cucumbers in the back, and then we have
You're supposed to climb here.
yeah. We'll get the beans to climb over there, Dad.
Yes,
Look, the beans are climbing over here. We'll just guide them over this way,
no, you're supposed
and then
you're supposed
see-
to distance plant this one from.
yeah.
This way it's very crowded, so it climbs together.
Yeah.
So we couldn't expect more fruits from here because they are near. We
Yeah.
were utilizing space in here.
Yeah.
But utilizing space sometimes doesn't actually help on growing
Yeah.
plenty of fruits.
Yeah.
So we have to.
These beans are going good, right? String beans.
Yes, sir.
We got some string beans already.
Yeah, you look at because it climbs, so
Yeah.
it should be distant.
But look at all this stuff over here, Dad. It's growing. If we can train this to grow that way,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
We'll let them go.
And then we got cucumbers over here.
And they're
And-
starting to climb, so further I transferred it so they can climb
Yeah, the
up.
cucumbers are going to climb up those sticks there. Okay. Got some cucumbers already.
Yeah.
I got about yeah, there's a cucumber there
Oh.
coming. We got about there's a nice one here, Dad. It's coming
Yeah.
over here,
Oh yeah.
right here. It's not yet big enough.
It's nice to say.
We got about 8 cucumbers so far, and over here we got the lettuce. Notice that we put in black-eyed Susans, perennials, mixed in with cauliflower. There's some lettuce we already harvested. We got some eggplant in the back. Look at the eggplant there.
Yeah.
See? Over there in the back. There's some growing. More lettuce. This is broccoli. There's a pumpkin in the back there. You see that? And then we have ornamental grass with some lettuce. Some more zebra grass here, ornamental grass. There's all kinds of eggplant. There's different types of eggplant we have planted in there. And then we have strawberries and cabbage.
Cabbage.
And strawberries already harvested.
It's already getting a bowl already.
Uh-huh.
It's about to get a bowl already.
Yeah, it's growing. More eggplants with a blueberry bush there. And over here, there's our nice little pot that's growing. We got a coleus in there, some marigold, a canna with a dracena spike, and some caladiums in there. Some I don't know what they call them. I kind of like little petunias. And here's a little stuff. We put some tomatoes coming.
Yes. Some fruits already. Some bearing fruits already. Plenty of fruits.
Yep. Got a lot of tomatoes. Those are red.
Yeah.
These are onions. This is Vidalia onions. Some cauliflower in the background. There's an arborvitae. mixed in there, and some yellow tomatoes. We got yellow celebrity tomatoes with a German Johnson, whatever the heck that is, in the back. Oh no, that's the big boy in the back. Some red onions in the front here, arborvitae. Some red tomatoes with the German Johnson in the back. See that big thing in the back? That's a German Johnson. I never heard of it before. I picked it up and put it in the ground. Some Vidalia onions there. Rhododendrons mixed in. More celebrity. That is those are celebrity with a something called a black prince, and that's in the back on this row here. They're like dark, almost half black, half red tomatoes. I haven't seen what they look like yet. That's another experiment. And then some more onions, arborvitae. These are better boys with a big boy in the back. And then we got another row of the celebrity tomatoes. Nice big one in the front here. And then we got some peppers. Now these peppers are interesting. These peppers are called purple. They're purple peppers. They're supposed to start out purple and then turn red. And there's other ones in the back. There's a yellow pepper, an orange pepper, and then a red pepper. And then a couple in the back there of the purples also. Some broccoli, really nice sized broccoli there, growing there, actually killing my rhododendron. Isn't that nice? And then we got some Better Boy red tomatoes, and scallions or chives rather, with some spinach mixed in there. We've got to harvest some of that spinach there. We did harvest a little bit already, and a little plant there in the pot there. Isn't that pretty? Those little tiny flowers are very pretty. They really are. Okay, and here's a dahlia, nice dahlia that we got there. Beautiful dahlia. And some daylilies already bloomed already. You can see my dad working. There's my father-in-law working in the back, and he's been really helpful in getting this thing rolling here. Last year I put in about 8 tomatoes and some peppers, and I had a bunch, even though a lot of people didn't have tomatoes, but I put them in big last year. And there's another dahlia over here, a little beat up there. It's actually got a purple tint to it. And then we got some little hut here we put in the back with over the table, and we got some impatiens that are over here, and different colors, different colored impatiens. And I forget the name of this plant, but it has a big yellow flower in the fall. It loves shade. It's got the big fat leaves on it. Only thing is the slugs love those leaves too, and so they've been eating that stuff. But here's a little miniature rose we got, and beautiful little rose there, and it's growing like crazy here in the yard. We got it out of the pot for Valentine's Day, and there's a hydrangea, light blue color, very nice color there. Probably could use more sun, it would get more color. Some more impatiens, some caladiums. Got tomatoes in a pot here. I'm trying to remember the names of these yellow flowers. They're growing like crazy. They reseed themselves every year. The pansies are reseeding themselves every year. putting up with a lot of heat right now, so they're not looking at their best. They look better in the spring. And there's a rhododendron, purple PJM rhododendron. Tomatoes mixed in, some clematis in the back there. Nice dahlia over here, beautiful flowers. As you can see, very pretty flower. Bugs and all. There's a nice one. And tomatoes all over in pots here. I had so many tomatoes this year, I started from seed. Some hens and chickens in a pot there. There's a rose, that'll be coming out soon. That was planted from one of those packages, cheap $3 package. Cicanus, caladium, some impatiens in there. Very, very nice. Caladium's doing nice over here. Pretty good. More tomatoes up the steps. Okay. We just put my son's pool out, and we have these things are really cool. I got to get a picture of them when they're blooming better, because they tend to die off towards the end of the day. All right, I'll have to show you. I got a couple pictures of those, and some Asiatic lilies. Very nice. Mixed in with some impatiens, hostas. Get this pool out of the way. There's some. Here's another pot. We got a nice canna starting to flower here. Had a flower spike already. I'm just going to put up another one. Some impatiens, some New Guinea impatiens over here, and some caladiums. Really nice and getting nice and full. There's a geranium, Martha Washington geranium that I put in last year, and then I put it in a pot. It didn't do all so well. Held it over the winter, and I put it back in the ground just recently. We'll see if that takes off. There's dahlia over here stuck in the corner. Probably should have more light. Smoke bush started from one of those little plants you buy in in one of the, in the garden center. Rose of Sharon. Some grapevines there we have in our backyard. These are mango beans. I don't know if you guys know what mango beans are, but they're growing alongside a bougainvillea, which is a pink bougainvillea. Hopefully it'll flower. Maybe it looks like it's doing pretty good out here. I was having a tough time inside. Some impatiens. There's a iris, and some more Asiatic. Some tomatoes mixed in. Big giant hosta with a hibiscus coming up there. Going to flower in the fall. Astabile, which is pink and white, which is pretty much done flowering at this point. And then we have some impatiens. And that's it. That's the whole yard there. I'll show you the front yard too there. I'm going to go to the front yard and I'll show you the rest.